Hi everyone, welcome to Wednesday strength training. We're going to be doing chest and shoulders. All right, last week we had our banded chest press. We just did that when standing. This time we're going to actually get in our bench position. So I'm pulling my traps down, right? I'm angling my upper body, getting this arch in through here, making sure I'm still keeping my core tight. I'm trying to get my feet behind me as much as I can, but I'm still planted. All right, and I'm almost bridging off the bench without taking my butt off. I'm going to imitate where my bar path would be with the band. And I'm going to pull that apart as I'm going through these presses. That's going to be 4 sets, 12 reps. All right, we're moving on into pausing bench press, okay? I've got my body set up like I talked about. Feet, legs are engaged, core is tight. I've got that arch in my back where only my upper back is on the bench, pulling my traps down. And one thing I want you guys to focus on, if you watched our videos earlier this week of me working with Corey, he talked about don't just think pushing the bar up. Think about driving your body back down into the bench. So I'm pushing my upper back down into the bench as I'm pushing the barbell up, okay? This is going to be 4 sets of 2 reps building for our pause bench press. All right, for shoulders, we're going to be doing 4 sets, 6 reps. It is going to be dumbbell push press. And then on my last rep of each set, I'm going to hold it for 20 seconds. My core is tight, right? I'm not arching my back. My ribs are closed down. I'm not shrugging either. I'm trying to think shoulders down and back, locking out my arms either even with my ears or slightly behind, and holding that for 20 seconds. Last rep of each set is where the hold's going to be. Okay, moving on into our next movement for chest. It's going to be decline chest flies. So notice I have the cables higher because I'm going to bring this towards the bottom of my chest now. I'm still going to keep that same angle with my elbows, that same like hugging position. I'm just going to think about rounding more towards the bottom of my chest, right? Normally we're in the middle of our chest. If it was incline flies, it would be towards the top of our chest. We're going to think about going towards the bottom of our chest with these. This is going to be 4 sets of 6 reps. All right, our next shoulder exercise is going to be lying on your side and a front raise mixed together. So side lying front raises. So if this is a front raise, right, I want my shoulder, my elbow, and my hand even with each other. I'm going to do the same thing, just laying on my side. All right, my head's nice and flat. I don't want to be cocked up like this. So I'm going to bring the dumbbell beside me. I'm just going to bring it above my head. Again, I'm trying to keep my arm even with my shoulders so I'm not too high, or I don't go from low to high, or I don't go right low to high through here. I'm just trying to keep it in that same range of motion as I go up and down. Trying to finish behind my ears, right? I'm not trying to be tucked down either in fetal position. Lower half is fine, but waist and up, nice and tall. This is going to be 4 sets of 8 reps per side. All right, for our last shoulder exercise for the day, it's going to be reverse chest flies. So I'm going to sit here, stand nice and tall. I'm actually going to adjust the seat if I need to, right? So shorter person, taller person. For this one, I want the hands pretty much even with the shoulders, okay? So like I said, sitting up nice and tall, core's tight, not using my neck in through here. I'm going to pull that out beside me. Control it on the way in. I'm just going to come back to where I'm pretty much even with my body, or I've created a T with my arms. Same thing, I have a slight bend in the elbow. It doesn't have to be completely locked out. We don't want it that bent either. So finding that same distance you did with those chest flies earlier, or slightly straighter than that. 4 sets, 8 reps.